Smith, how you doing today? What's going on today? You're talking about relationships and people not being ashamed of you. You will find. I don't think it never was that. I think other people, the businesses, people, the way other people act. The thing is, domination and pressure and intimidation in this world can stop it. Words, and that's the most important with relationships. I never had nobody in my relationship that was ashamed of me because I always had the type of thing to be where I'm trying to go. I never felt like that in my relationship. But the jealous friends and the jealous people at the jobs and people trying to get close to me, those were the most important things that I had a problem with. And dealing with those society, I never had a problem. I don't think Sabina never been ashamed of me. That's never been a problem. But the jealousy, the lying, the rumors, the lying, it got the best of us. The opinions of others. I never had that. I never had that. I never felt like that. And Sabina never made me feel like that. None of the people I've been with never made me feel like that. That's something that it's the way that the business is and the way that people is. It's the conflict because we all want to connect. We all want to go out and observe and make new friends sometimes and do that. But some people are not gonna like how those things is, and that can break jealousy. If I'm getting attention all the time and I'm a person girlfriend and I'm around a cousin, that's causing problems. So even then when I was in school at Newman Smith High School, everybody said I'm sick of him talking about him. Like me and a girl named Cassie, we look at each other in the eyes and mirrors us being some type of way because we can't stop. He acted some type of way because me and her just looking at each other, we giving each other eye contact the whole time, and he's acting some type of way. So it's like I never had a problem. Sabina never made me feel like that. The parents are none of them like I can't say none of the relationship. They never made me feel like that. I have I can't say about none of that. I can't say nothing about the relationship I've been in. Sabina never made me feel like that. And since I've been knowing Marissa, she never. But it this the lies, man, and the jealousy comes with it. And friends willing to lie when they can't get what they want. So I have a like my lover can't be everywhere, and that's what I have to understand. And she can't understand it. I know she can't be everywhere, and she got to be able to trust me. But when friends coming up lying and they see what I'm giving you, that's one of the things I had to understand more. As 14, 15 years old, having a job, we can't been everywhere. Like her mama know that we was on the phone talking. Like she knows, like we used to sneak on the phone, like when we was forbidden, and I think they already know already. And y'all gotta understand, like, and when I was sitting up there and she's hollering at me and the door, I'm like, hold up, can we handle this? Now at your mom, you making me look bad in front of your mom and dad. Like let just handle this somewhere else. And I felt like that. It's not that. It just I didn't want to argue with her about those things and people don't know the full story. Like you're not giving me time to talk. And if I tell her what Demir told me, why, and I argue with Mirza about it. I said I can't. I'm already getting. When you getting chewed out about something, why would you tell her? You gotta understand. Why would you rock the damn boat anyway in a relationship when you get chewed out and the mama on the couch, hen you chewing each other like she like asking me where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm. Tell me the truth. Like you gotta understand, like in those dimensions, like and the mama right there on the couch hearing the damn conversation. That's embarrassing. Like literally, you ain't giving me time to Demir say something to me. So you ain't giving me a time to explain why I'm acting the way I'm acting. And the things you ain't giving me time. So I argue with Mirza about the situation. So when I'm arguing with her about it, I say I'm gonna make it more fucking worse on myself. So I'm not literally, I'm already getting chilled out about cheating and being somewhere I don't supposed to be. You up there accusing me. So it's like you got to understand the situation that I'm in. I told Mirza, I'm not out to damn rock the boat anymore. You damn crazy. Like I learned how to pick my battles and say that for another day. You out your damn mind, like literally. Like with me and Sabina, she really chewed our relationship about this. Highly, it's more that's about you got to understand the situation. So you have to understand me and her a situation. You got to understand it. And like literally, I had to like I'm like Demir stand by the Carrollton apartment. I go to CPS class right by the factory. Got an apartment. Demir stand right. The girl CJ sister stand right there. I'm in a room. We feeling the chemistry. But I say, oh damn no, I'm not doctor. I'm not doctor. Eat off this tree or touch anything. Let me carry my ass and cut my mindset off right there. I'm about to do it right now. I say no, 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 no. I said, when my girlfriend at the time chew my ass out, I'm digging a hole for my motherfucking self. And certain things, and certain people like I'm digging a fucking hole for myself, like literally, like literally. Her mom and her dad already getting on my ass talking about, oh, like I'm setting a fucking hole for myself. But I got to a point where I got back. I wanted to piss Sabina off. I literally, yeah, I really wanted to piss her off. Like I wanted to get under her skin. After Demir told me, so I literally wanted to get under her skin. And I know I was trying to. I dated Samantha for one day. I know I didn't want to even be in there. Like just be with her. I did her for one day. I glad Demir took her, like went with her. Like I glad because I just wanted to piss Sabina off. Like that was my goal to get under her skin. And you got to understand when you're in a relationship, that's my goal. That was my goal. I wasn't going to cheat, but my goal was to get under her damn skin. I wanted to make her so damn mad when she got back. I wanted to piss her off. Literally when she got back from her. I wanted to really agitate her. Like literally how I felt. Like that's how I felt. I really like you when you want to piss somebody off. You don't want to cheat, but you want to piss them off. Literally. I sit up there. I was hurting when Demir told me that in the room. Like he don't understand. I was hurting. But you already getting chilled out about a relationship that I never had that problem with Demir. Me and Demir and them never had that problem with each other. Like they never made me feel like that. Even it was never was like that. We hung together at school when we was hanging together at Sabina's at Sabina with Sabina. It ain't never been like that at Newman Smith High School with me and Mers and Demira. Not even that with their parents. They treat me like I was their own son. Them, they family. It's never been like that with me and Demira. I'm not out to know some no. Like at that poetry, I don't know what Demira was at the time, but it was like Hubert. I believe in you. Demira mom and dad. That never been like that. That never been like they wanted me to go to college. It never been like that with me and Demira. I'm not gonna say me and Demira had our ups and downs, but it never been like that with us. We had our falling out, but you gotta understand that was sometimes friends do that. We have our falling outs, and sometimes we go through, and that's what you're gonna do sometimes. Sometimes we know them. Like when I leave my game, I leave something by somebody's house, we stop hanging out with each other for a day. Me and Sabina walked off each other. She told me to get away from her. I told her to get away from me, and I walked home. I didn't want. I did stuff to her. It just like brought up both memory. Like when we walked away, every time we seen each other, I went home or well, she went home. So I never felt like that. I never felt like that with Sabina's mom, and I'm not out to play like that. Like Sabina's mom made me like feel like that because they never made me feel like that. I felt like home with them. It was more home. It was everything with them. It wasn't like that. But sometimes people got to know I got to manage my money. I got to manage my time. And I gotta manage things. So many things was on my plate. Sabina don't even know I'm going to her brother elementary school at Carrollton. I'm going to her little cousin's elementary schools, and all of Nerman, Patrick, the other ones. I'm at their little brother. I'm at. They don't even know where I'm participating at. I gotta go to college. I gotta go to after school. I gotta go to. I'm going stuff. I'm doing stuff in the church, and we not getting back in school in time. By the time I'm doing stuff like literally, I had a lot on my plate, and like literally, like the stuff that I had to do, like literally, my teacher. People don't understand. Like my teacher didn't play like with us. When we go to places or do stuff and go to jobs, skills, and learning job skills. And we did it at Thrift Brookhaven Nurses Home, passing out Avon, passing newspapers to the teachers, doing stuff. We did so much, and like I didn't have it. Let me tell you something. I had Mr. Lee was on my teacher, my assistant teacher, Mr. Lee. He kind of was on me all day. He was on me. He like, y'all don't understand. Mr. Lee didn't cut me no slack, and and I had to follow him. It's not that I wanted to be a hard head, but I had to listen to him if I wanted to learn and just grow from it. And I understand when Mr. Lee got on my ass every time. I understand these things at Newman Smith. I understand these things where my teachers was so hard on me, like literally. Mr. Lee out of Newman Smith, he was the hardest one on me, the assistant, and he was the assistant. He was the hardest one on me. He was the hardest one. And you know, and sometimes I would sit behind and he would take me everywhere. I can't go everywhere. He was the hardest one on me. Like, and I understand why he was so hard on me now. Why Mr. Lee was so hard on me. Why he giving me a hard time at Newman Smith. Now I understand why the discipline that he gave me. Y'all don't understand. Like Mr. Lee was like on me. He was getting on my case. Now the mindset that I need, you know, I understand why he was so on me all the time. Like I didn't get back. He was really like telling me. I stuck with him even I had to stay in another class and stay with me. Mr. Lee got on my. He got on me. He got on me like literally at Newman Smith, you know, and people don't even know those things. Sometimes when the other class go, I stay behind. No, I do that. Sometimes it was over. It was all for that reason sometimes, that just to get me to understand something that's more. Yes, to get me to understand more. And that's what I had to understand. Like Mr. Lee, like, he loved New Balance. He gave me a pair of New Balance one time. Miss Chastity husband got me. I break my phone so much. Miss Chastity said, Hubert. And she showed me a text when her husband said Hubert, and like gave me a phone. I got a lot to be thankful for Miss Chastity husband and her. Them two, Miss Chastity husband and her, like Miss Chastity husband and her, they played a big part. I have a lot to be thankful for them two. And there, I never forget Miss Chastity husband and her. Like they just this so much I have to be thankful for them for. So much I have to be thankful for them for. I was with Mirza, and I told about Sabina. Go, no, because you're not like why I was acting the way I acted. Like before I even made her cry, she was like, Demira was in my ear. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. I don't like the like a cousin should not be telling somebody that when you love someone, you don't want to see nobody. You're her cousin. You're not gonna want to see me hurt somebody. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. That's love. That's love. I was always coming fresh. I always had to. Me and Mirza came up with Hood Flow Volume 1 and Hood Flow Volume 2. And look, Mirza said he's about something. Because it was more bigger, it was about me, it's about me growth. I didn't have that opportunity. Y'all gotta understand with me, man. I didn't have that. I'm going to nursing home, learning, going to jobs, learning. I got my first job at 14, 15 years old. People got to understand I'm doing these things. I'm taking theater. I got to go after school. I got to leave school. Jobs, acting an ass. Before they had a Walmart over there by Creeksville, they had an Albertsons. That job was racist and hung up in me in my car face. They never made me feel like it's the people on the job will separate the situation. It's the people that don't want you to fit in their world. And it will break the connections with those things. Because at the end of the day, Sabina's got to make money. She got to get a job. At the end of the day, all of these things, it's the people, it's the way the society or the business act. So I have to realize they never made me feel like that. And then with Sabine and them and everybody coming, all my exes, they come in there, they freaking like, oh, you dated that? Like, hold up, you dated that? Like, literally, you dated that? What's wrong with Sabina? What's wrong with other? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the people I talk to? You feel it sometimes, but you don't show no interest. Like even at Newman Smith High School, you got the finest women. But if you go to another school and somebody in your first year, whatever that is, people don't know I had 4 more years left. And you go and you go and you go and you find somebody, it's a problem. Because other women, they show their other attraction for other things else. I had people in theater criticizing my relationship. Baby, I got 4 more years left, buddy. I know what you think you are and what you know. But you women show no interest. You get to a point where you acting up. Y'all seen the baddest bitches. The baddest at Newman Smith. I seen the baddest. But they show more interest than anyone. God said, be happy for the people that you have in your life. Be happy for who came in your life. And you got to understand what God has given me. Don't regret nothing, because they so busy picking when you was in high school. God put that person in your life for a reason at that time. God remind me 24/7. Oh, every time I think about the situation, no, she was in your region to be a part of something. God said, I put you in Sabina's life and Mary's in them life for a reason. Those things was for a reason. I might don't know all the answers and everything. Did like before we got into our argument with Mirza, Sabina's mama said it wasn't time yet. I have to know whatever it is. I'm not quite sure I'm not understanding everything. Life, I'm not but I gotta just roll with the punches. I gotta just roll with the punches. That's the last argument we have with all this buffooning going on. I got this on. That's the day. I'm not repping. I don't want to rep it, but let me tell you something. One day, about 10 years ago, 5 years ago, Marissa's friends was on Facebook. We sitting there, Rhino doing God Gonna Have to Bless You. Rhino side and go hard. And with Charlie Boy, and I see Mirza, or somebody say, you uses everybody, right? And Mirza threw the phone. And I wanted to get this tattoo. When Sabina told me not to, she told me to wait. My legacy. I know a day will come. A day will come of my legacy. So this is not, Sabina told me not, my legacy. Right here. Right here. This is what this is. Music and legacy. This ain't nothing. She told me to wait, but baby, this is much more bigger than her right now. And I have to know God put her in my life, and that's a big part of it. And I have to know that. I just gotta trust in what her mama told me. I gotta trust in what her dad told me. I might don't know everything yet. I gotta trust in it. I can try, maybe we never meet. I have to just trust in it. I have to just trust. I don't understand everything. Sometimes I don't understand it. I don't understand everything. I really don't. I can try, but I have to trust in it. I'm wondering enough that I gotta trust in it. I saw her when I was out there in Carrollton over there before I left. I saw her looking in the car. She don't even know I saw her in the car looking at me. I saw her. I know her face. But I have to trust in whatever that is. I have to just move forward. If not, it'll come. So don't question me. Don't question me about that. It's the businesses. It's the way they act. It's the way it's the thing that the way the humans. God said, don't regret for Sabina being in your life. She was supposed to be in your life. Marriage and all the rest of them. It was for a reason. They play a part. More than they even know they play a part. You went through stuff, but they play a part more than you even know. And trust me, the keys of life, the jaws of life is understanding and more. Trust me. I wanted to hang out with Mirza after Cheyenne them did and all the rest of them. I wanted to hang out with my Cheyenne them because the people, they don't know what I saw in that mall. They don't know what I saw in the community in 2019. So it's a reason why I wanted to go to events and Ivory Boosie said you can't be at no, stop that. I need to be the site. I wasn't trying to tell thing nothing. I already know the behavior. They don't know what I saw. Out the spirit behavior. So when Boosie daughter say Ivy say something, y'all listening to the wrong person. Your friends is your sight. Unless you going home to your family, but when you out, that's another situation. Remember that. You go your separate ways, but when you out handling business, your partners is there as well. So you know what I gotta do? I gotta just go with the universe. I have to go with the universe. At we don't be together. We don't be together. Not is not. I've been arguing since with Sabina parents since we was kids, before Mirza even got involved. Okay, he found out about Sky snitching and jealousy. At Newman Smith, why Mirza to himself, Mirza be in his own zone. Y'all gotta understand when Mirza sit at a table, he just be getting there and he be sitting. And he don't really get into talk like get into no shit. And you gotta know how Mirza is when he's sitting at a table, when he get on that bus. You gotta know how he is, like literally how he is. But when Sky come and talking shit, shut your jealous ass up, man. Like nobody don't want to hear that. You mad because what I'm doing for Sabrina, man. Go ahead with that shit. Like literally. Like that's the jealousy that comes out of this shit. I had my little my hey, that's what I tell people. I had my little stubborn race. I did some stuff to piss off, put on freeway with people. So I did my little stubborn little behavior. I did the same thing. Like like that relationship didn't work out that well because the way the treatment was and not understanding I had things to do and she wanted me to meet Chris Clark and everybody and she didn't know I had a lot on my plate. So it's not that's not what's going on, guys. That's not what's going on here. That's not what is going the hell off here. Now, I admit, what up, Byron? I meant that I had my little games and I played my damn little games. I didn't admit that I had my little childish ways, but I do stuff that just to piss her off, literally. She do stuff to piss me off, and I like literally. Now she said some shit on the phone. All right, all right, all right. You want to like? She said a lot of fucked up shit to me, and like I told you, I got slapped for saying so. I came high as fucking hell, smoking 10 blunts. I was with this Spanish girl, but nothing didn't happen between this me and the Spanish girl. Okay, nothing didn't happen. We just sat in the car, smoked 10 blunts. Like literally, nothing didn't happen. Like it was like a smoke, but it was at the park, and then she dropped me off. Like literally, she dropped me off by my back by over there. Like literally. And I met her at the Social Security office. And she know at this, like she actually saw me. Like we smoked 10 damn blunts, like literally. So I'm really look. I told people I'm changing my ways right now to get back. That's why I told that little Felicia shit. I said no. This is not how this gonna go, little dog. You playing around with fire. You going around with different niggas. You go to Oklahoma taking pictures. You got some issues, man. I said you playing around with fire. That's gonna get you in something of shit. I said the old me is dead and gone. I said and then you go out and Felicia with these niggas. No, you better know who you fucking with. You better know who you fucking with. You better know who you fucking with real well. I had to tell my baby mama, look, how you like if I put another person on the phone with that bullshit, man? That's why I told her that I'm not allowed to do that shit. Like y'all got some child there. That's why look, I needed time to figure some things out. That shit they did in Atlanta, now I said you took it too far, man. And plus, I needed to just get some stuff off my mind and take care of the stuff. And I think Sabina told me everything I needed to know. So, and that was the one of the things why one of my third reason why I came back here. There's some things that I needed to talk to her about, just to bar the doors, to close the doors on some stuff. You know, but people took it too damn far. It took it too far. Now, people in Dallas, Cali say, "Oh, all you do is care about that hoe and that man." Hey, you need to know about my relationship, okay? We had ringtones at Perry, caramel candy, ringtones. This is a true story. Raphael had a dance group back in those centers. Hey, leave me the hell alone in Perry. I don't got time for that. Like literally, I'm going through some other stuff right now. Like y'all don't know what's going on. But let me tell you, I'm trusting if it don't happen, it don't happen. I'm trusting in the universe. Okay? Yeah, and I'm gonna look. Look, what can I do? But live life. What can I do to understand it? What can I do to understand it? I ain't never felt like that when nobody, each person made me feel like no, I ain't never felt like that. So I don't know what to say anymore about that situation. I just got to deal with a lot of stuff, man. I might, he might have said that for a reason. I don't know what's going on. That would happen in 2019 before all that fuck shit going on in Dallas on that Facebook. That black model girl and Mirza on my social media try to ruin me. So with these dumb motherfuckers. And I'm not even worried about that. Cause he got robbed. That don't got nothing to do with me. I already know what was gonna happen already. He got robbed out the music CD money. Going to all those events. I don't got time for that at the end of the day. I'm not about to argue with people, man. But sometimes I just want my relationship not to pay to people no mind. Like, literally, it's us. It's all about us. It's not about them. It's us. And I can't get that through their head. Like, come on, it's us. We can conquer the world and conquer anything. You see, when I had an evaluation done at Newman Smith, I was more good at my hands, more than anything. Then we talked about what goes on in the world. I can't control what goes on in the world. Then tell you think you're supposed to be with somebody, and then caught their little attitude because I was dating Dolores at that time. You know, she don't want to even. I don't worry about her because I have better vision in life. I have hope. I have understanding. She don't want to claim me because my ambition. What she understands, she fit in with them. That's her problem. I had to tell Billy's sister what Billy did. He tried to, in a classroom in Newman Smith, she tried to sit on his lap. He pushed him off, like pushed her off. You ain't about to play my homeboy like that. And she couldn't deal. Like like she don't even talk to him like that. She blocks him. But she got a friend named Chris Palmer. Like Miss Chat said, she used to like you till she started. Oh, that's you and all those things. Her dad used to be gone a lot, and I just understand that with Dolores, and all of those things. So our relationship was kind of different. But the thing with people, they wanted to live in the moment. I want to plan in the moment. My teachers took me to job court 3 times at job court at Newman Smith and at Mary Grimes. And they denied me each time. What is the difference when we so constantly when your teachers don't believe in you? What is the difference from those things? What is the difference from those things? Then, hey, I need tired of these women, man. Look, I give people chances. I look at man. Y'all not out to distract my relationship. Wait till that shit get over, guys. Y'all ain't about to do all of that. That dude, this girl, you ain't about to. Nah. Women will do some shit when they can't get what they want. I done been around some childish ass women. Like fucking literate. Like, and you believe the motherfucking lies about me. Leave me alone, man. Like, fuck out me face. Yeah, I tell you I was at. I tell you I was at school. I tell you helping out with garage sale. I show you ass something. I trust me. You better ask me damn chat. Hey, put it in your damn face. They lucky. They lucky. They lucky I didn't get my teacher on the phone with they ass. While I was at in the day. They lucky I didn't get my teacher on the phone doing all of that shit, man. I don't got time for that, man. Yeah, I don't got time. Yeah, I'm helping out with garage sales in front of Newman Smith. We doing a whole lot of things on the weekend. My teacher's whole things. I'm going to preview at summer school. You know, I was still a Newman Smith student. Like even when I left them, I was still able to go by Miss Chastity now. Even when I was at Mary Grimes, like people don't even know that I went over there. If I really would have cheated with your friend, you would have been a bitch about it. Don't man look. Hey, don't be tempting me, man. Like literally in this shit, bro. Then I'm arguing with Demir about who look, I don't Tana had the girl. I don't give a care Tana. I met Jasmine and Guido with Tana. Yeah, I'm Jasmine's friend. I'm not with all of that shit at the end of the day. Yeah, I used to go to hey, when I came out here, Katrina, I went to Plano Middle School. Now I gotta ask my mom what the school I went to. Plano got a middle school and a high school. We stayed at this hotel and the school used to come and get us. Like when I was in San Antonio, my mama stayed at the Metairie Hospital. But when I was in San Antonio, Austin, I didn't go to school until my mama came. So I met up with my dad and them and my cousins and them, and then we went to middle school. I graduated middle school and went to thing in Plano. Yeah, and went to high school thing. That's a true story. True story. I had the good teachers in Plano too. My Plano teachers love me. I'm gonna have to find out that school I went to. You know, my Plano teacher loved me. So I had the most greatest teachers ever in Plano Middle School. Now, Plano had a middle school campus and a high school campus. Hey, but I'm not down to deal with this. Hey, hey, that's why I'm very crucial on who I'm getting in a relationship with. I said, you don't see me turning my head in a relationship. I'm gonna tell you, you don't see me acting some type of way and I get it because I don't want to pay nobody attention but you. Like people gotta understand that. Like I don't want to pay nobody no attention but you. When I act some type of way, somebody, your problem is my full attention. So that's how I feel when I'm in a relationship. I see the image. I can't see no other woman. Like I see the image of the woman I love. I don't see no other person. And I don't care if you got a big ass butt and you coming out looking beautiful. I don't see no other thing. The image of the woman blocking you from your beauty is blocking you. I don't care about your beauty like that. My image of my woman is on my mind. It's stuck in my rear view. It's stuck right here in front of me. I don't see you. That's why, like, me and this person came up with a song, and it is a song. They say if the heart is open, love will always find its way in. Now that it's here, I fear nothing. Oh, yeah. It all started off hanging out, doing what lovers do when they're on their way to falling in love. Everybody said leave you alone, girl, he's so good for you, but they can't judge what they do. But to you, all I see, and when you touch me, my body goes weak. You're such a part of my identity. Now without you, there's no me. No, 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 no. My dreams are now reality. You say all the things that I'm about to speak. No one could ever change the way I feel. Break
If they choose, no matter what they do, it's gonna be me and you forever. The way you love me is unnatural, like I'm the only girl who is existing in your world. Can't be two lives without you. You've been by my side the whole way through. The chances of finding somebody almost like you is a million to one, so this battle is won. Because my dreams are now reality. You say all the things that I'm about to.
I'm coming to finish where I started. And Capitol Hill on my list. Capitol Hill is on my list. You see, at Newman Smith, Miss Chastity taught me about the legislative branches and told me about you, senators. I learned about every last one of you. Autism. I learned about the legislative branches in Texas and the White House. It's time to finish what I started and what my teachers now believed in me so much. When y'all doubted me, when the businesses doubted me, Job Corps lied. When they doubted me and denied me access of growth. I come to finish what I started. You hear me? And when I tell you this, Senator Ted, I'm going to the civil rights. God say, we come to finish what we started. My teacher taught me about you, and I know exactly where to go. There's a reason why my teacher taught me about the Texas legislative branches. Trust me, you laughing, and you go right to the senator's office. Social issues. This has been a long time coming. Let you laugh. One thing, we're about to finish what we started. And it's been a long time coming since Newman Smith, since your schools and your Job Corps denied me. And your business and your community got a problem. This is a long time coming. And this new journey, we're going to talk a little bit later. I'm on the thing, shorty. I'm sorry. This has been a long time coming. And I want you to know something, Senator Ted. And I got the legislators on here in the Justice Department on my social media listening. And I'm going to make sure I tag Senator Ted on this. This has been a long time coming. I learned about you. How you think it was so easy for me to find you? Autism, network centers. How think you was just so easy for me to find you? How you think it was so easy? I want the senators to know how you think it was so easy for me to go where I need to go. I studied you in school. Even though all of the challenges, this has been a long time coming, Senator Ted. What you standing against, Governor Abbott, it's been a long time coming. And I hope you're ready. I'm ready to meet. I'm waiting for that invite. This has been a long time coming. How you think I found out about you? All of the networks, Senator, the autism, the different networks. You think that's by coincidence? See, my teacher taught me a little something about you. And I think that was for a reason. When Miss Lynn taught me about the legislative branches, and I learned about you at Newman Smith. You see, it's a perfect reason why I've been denied. I know I was going to have to deal with you when I was 14 years old, 15 when I was going on job sites. I know I was going to have to deal with you. You stand with them and they're against us in our growth. They're against us in our challenges. You stand with Walmart. Trust me, the rock said, bring it. And God said, bring it. I've been waiting for this for a long time. We know it was going to be hard when my teacher took me to Job Corps, did Mary Grimes, and y'all denied me. I'm not here for them. I'm here for me to grow. The thing is, disability don't have the support. The American businesses and the college give up on us. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in us. They don't believe in all of the support. I think my teacher, Miss Chastity, and them will be proud of me. I think it really is. All of the work that they put in. You don't think the senators don't think I know that? I know exactly where to go. You think I know exactly? I have to remember all of the things Miss Chastity and the other teachers taught you about history. Learned all of those things. I gave them time to listen. I gave them time. And they trying to tell me to rock the boat. City Hall. God said rock the boat. You stand for your community, but you don't stand with God. You listen to them, your numbers matter, but God don't matter. Orion called me a liar, but trusted my vision. Even when I have a little doubt in God, I'm able to still believe. I'm able to still push through. Even when he's on my mind and I'm saying things with it, I still got to believe it. I still got to push through it. And I have to understand it. We all humans have doubt. We all question him. And y'all can't lie and say y'all don't question his spirit, question his belief. Do he really exist? You can't lie about it. I want the senator and them to tell me if I'm actually think that you don't question him, that you don't question his existence. I want them to all, and the senators and them to ask me if you don't have the doubt, that you don't question him, that you don't just have a little doubt in him, but you still have to push through in the faith. I want them to know, do you really think that? The question of him. Do you really question those things? Do you really get it? God said they talk about Texas, but who gonna care about me and that American flag? Who gonna care about God? Who gonna care about what God stands for and what we stand for? What America stands for? What I stand for? You know, God said, I told the civil rights. God told me to tell you, when I leave, his spirit leads with me. And trust me, even though when I have doubt, I know God gonna lead with me in the spirit. And he gonna sit right there, but okay, say, Hubert, when I go to heaven when I'm 95, he gonna say, Hugh, right there by that gate, I know you doubted me. I know you doubted me. I know you questioned me and you doubted me. You wondered if, but you still kept that belief. You still kept hope in me. Even when your spirit doubted me, you at 50, 60, 70%, 80%. I know the percentage of your spirit. Even though your spirit is not at 100% believe in me, but that moment it's gonna spark the right. It's gonna spark those things of what we stand for. I ain't never gave up on life. You know, Demira's sister, Emily Cavalier, used to tell me something. She used to go to church. And it's on God itself, on the heavens itself. Right now, on the heavens itself. I want to Senator Ted to hear me. On this Bible right now, I want him to hear me. That Emily Catholic, the Mary sister, used to go to church. And she told me they're not ready for you yet. You know what she said that? She was speaking for God, speaking to God. She was speaking to God because you ain't ready. You ain't ready. Hot Doug Miller, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Demira's sister used to go to church and she used to tell me they ain't ready for you. You know how I know she was speaking through God? Emily Catholic was speaking through God. You're not ready. Look at what Trump and them did. Look at their actions. I sat up there in that church and I thought about what Emily Catholic told me. I thought about all of the times I sat in her house. She was speaking to God when she went to church, even at the Mirza house. They said they're using me. How God said they're using me. I would not be denied, keep being denied of it. You know a guy named Billy, he a marketing manager in Carrollton. We sat at the Starbucks. He said something, say, Hubert, every time they tell you no, and you keep going against the grain, you don't tell something's wrong with it? Because America doubted us. America doubted us when we need it the most. When we understand it the most, and they doubt us on what we understand the most. They doubt us the most when we understand it. They doubt God and what he questioned. When people don't believe and they terrorize to stop God from having a voice in these things, what cannot be questioned? They say all men lie. God said, when Orion said it's about hope. It's about trusting in what you feel in the spirit. It's about trusting your guidance in what you feel and how you feel in the spirit. It's about trusting me when you believe in me in the mind, when you come to me in the mind. It's about trusting your actions, trusting what you do, and putting those things into motions. It's about trusting those things and how we can make it the way we want to make it. Even though when I'm not talking to you and you feel me in the spirit, can you trust in that? Can you trust in those things? No, I'm not talking to you from the sky, but can you trust in that when you're talking to each other's spirit? Can you trust in that? Can you understand those things? I might don't be talking to you from the sky, but can you trust in when you speak about me in the spirit? We are greater than we ever mean that can't be conquered. Your theory about life, God said, why we just don't put a space shuttle in every state in America like Armageddon, and we had space shuttles, send them 1,000 bright light years. Send them all 1 month at a time. You talk about life. You really want to find it, but God say, if you find life, would you like what you find? Would you like what you find deep in those universe? Would you understand it? Because you can't even understand God and his child. How can you understand what's out there in the universe? How can you understand planets beyond planets, life beyond life? How can you understand those things, but you can't even stand him and his child and his children when you go against those things? God said, bring the calls to me. I got my hand on this Bible. I want those calls. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Tillman Miller don't understand honesty. Would you understand honesty? Now they coming with a thing on how not to stir our government.
We are potentially days away from these that happen in American Constitution.
Let me tell you, my spirit never was evil. It was a part of to get you to listen in 2019. Darkness have no motto. They have nothing but light. Nothing but light and vision and tunnel and see. They have nothing but those things. Those things have no meaning to it. They have no understanding to it. If he think I'm lying around, I say, God said, we'll see one day. Because it's not about the words that if I told you the words, it's about like if you can believe in me in the spirit and what the words I tell you to say is what your spirit feels. God said we will win in many ways. Now, I promised a lot of people something, and Yellow Breezy is in my way. People in Paris and other countries, you're in my way. You are in my way. You know what I mean? You're a threat. Dallas making it a threat, and Governor Abbott and them play stupid and lie and let Yellow Breezy and them and the rest of Texas lie and think they and put me in this situation. Like they can be in competition with the truth of God, the person that been put in the work. You really think that situation? The enemy is still trying. God said, my light will always shine on the heavens. It would always shine on the heavens. It would always do those things. It would always shine on the heavens. You would never take that. God said, I sit 1,000 feet away from my heaven. I got an angel on the left and the end, 20 of you humans. Your former body waiting on you when you get to the heaven. but I see out of my angel's eyes. My angels are my vision. Even when they have darkness in them, I can still have contact. I can still break those barriers. As my angel go dark, I can still break those barriers. That's the truth. The light can always tamper with it. Can always trying to get in the dark angel's minds. He would never stop trying. One more. All right. Chain save.